Okay, and 22 is just a matter of punctuation, and the sentence currently reads, employers can also identify, comma, which employees have successfully completed, and so on. So, employers can also identify, comma. Is this comma really necessary here? No, it's not. And the reason is that you want to put a comma when you're at least separating two kinds of ideas, but there's no ideas that are being separated here. Employers can also identify, you want to continue that directly with which employees, right? That's what they want to identify. They want to identify which employees have successfully done this. So you don't want to in any way separate, this first sort of part of the idea from the second, because this is all one idea, one flow. So you don't want this punctuation there. B is a colon, and we use colons when we're either about to offer a comma separated list or some elaboration on a previously mentioned noun. If you put a colon here, this isn't an elaboration um, on any noun. You could, if you had a list of things that employers could identify, you could maybe put it after which. So like employers can also identify which, and then colon, and then a list of things. But that's just not what we see here. A colon would not fit well. C just removes any punctuation, and that seems like an attractive option here, just because again, this doesn't make sense on its own in any way and doesn't really stand alone, because you need to, the sentence needs to continue to identify, a thing, in this case, which employees. So having C with no punctuation, no separation here is an attractive option. And D is a dash. A dash can either act as a comma when you surround two things by dashes, just like surrounding them with two commas, but we don't have, a second dash anywhere, so that's not what it would be doing. It can also act pretty similarly to a colon, where, you give a statement, then dash, and then give maybe examples of something previously mentioned. But again, this right here, this isn't an example of something previously mentioned. It's not an elaboration on what was previously mentioned. It's just a continuation of the precisely same idea. So C is our answer here, simply because there's no separation needed between these two parts of the sentence.